Imagine this. A young man takes all his father's money and runs away. He spends it on food, parties, and fun until every coin is gone. Now he has nothing. No money, no food, no friends, just an empty stomach and an empty heart. Alone and ashamed, he whispers, "Maybe I can go home. But will my father still love me?" This is the story Jesus told. A story of big mistakes, surprising forgiveness, and a love that never quits. Jesus said there was a man who had 2 sons. The younger son was restless. He didn't want to wait for his father's blessing. In Jewish families, the oldest son usually got the biggest share, 2/3 of the inheritance. But the younger son still demanded his part.
Father, give me my share of the money right now.
The father's heart was heavy. Asking early was like saying, "I don't care if you're alive or not, I just want what's mine." But the father loved his son, so he gave him the money. And off the young man went, bags full, heart full of pride, ready to do things his own way.
At last, I'm free. No rules, no chores, no waiting. This is my life now.
But he didn't know trouble was waiting ahead. The young man traveled far away. At first, life was exciting. He bought new clothes, ate fancy food, and threw wild parties. Everyone wanted to be his friend.
Eat, drink, don't worry, I'm paying.
But money doesn't last forever. Soon his bag was empty. He reached inside. Nothing. Not a single coin left. And just then, a famine struck the land. Food grew scarce. Prices rose higher and higher. His so-called friends disappeared. Hungry and desperate, he begged for work. The only job he found was the lowest job for a Jewish man, feeding pigs. Pigs were considered unclean, and yet here he was, knee-deep in mud, wishing he could eat the pigs' food.
Even my father's servants have bread, but I am starving. What have I done?
In that moment, he remembered his father's kindness, not his father's rules, not his father's wealth, but his father's goodness. And something happened. The Bible says he came to his senses. He decided to go home. Step after step, with torn clothes and an empty belly, he rehearsed what he would say.
Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I'm not worthy to be your son. Please, let me be your servant.
But while he was still far away, his father saw him. Do you know what that means? The father must have been watching the road every single day, hoping, praying his son would return. And then, the father ran. In those days, important men didn't run. But love doesn't care about pride. Love runs.
My son! My son!
He threw his arms around the boy and kissed him. The son tried to speak his sad words again.
Father, I have sinned. I'm not worthy.
But the father stopped him.
Quick! Bring the best robe. Put a ring on his finger. Sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf. Tonight, we celebrate. Because my son was dead, and now he is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found.
The house was filled with music, laughter, and dancing. The son who once was lost was welcomed home with joy. But not everyone was glad. Out in the field, the older brother heard music. He asked a servant what was happening.
"Your brother has come home. Your father is celebrating."
The older brother grew angry. He refused to go in.
All these years I've worked hard for you. I never disobeyed. And yet you never gave me a party with my friends. But when he comes back, the one who wasted everything, you celebrate him?
The father went out to his older son and gently said,
My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate, because your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost, and now is found.
In this parable, the father represents God, loving, patient, waiting for his children to return. The younger son is like us when we turn away from God and try to live our own way. But when we come back, he he forgives us and welcomes us home with joy. The older brother is like the religious leaders in Jesus' day, proud, angry, and unwilling to forgive. He thought he deserved his father's love more than anyone else. But Jesus was teaching something powerful. God's love is not earned. It's a gift. His mercy reaches out to sinners, and his forgiveness is big enough for children and for adults too. For kids, this means when your friend messes up, don't hold it against them. Show kindness. For adults, it means don't let pride stop you from forgiving someone who hurt you. Remember, God's love welcomed you back too. The Prodigal Son isn't just a story about long ago. It's a message for us today. So here's the challenge. Who do you need to forgive? And will you accept the Father's love for you? The story isn't over because it continues in how we choose.